This was the survey that you started yesterday. If you didn't get any of these answered or done, you have questions on them, I have them on here for you. And then also the 2, 14, and 25 that require yes for multiple acceptable that are part of your survey. Your next part is to score. And what I'm going to do is explain to you what this little piece is here, and you'll be able to see that for your help. So let's use this over here. Okay, so on your screen, if you don't already have your PDF open, get your survey open. That's your priority right now is get that survey open, the political survey on your screen, and then we'll walk through the next steps for Duelist. So get not the score sheet, well, you can get the score sheet and also yours open too. So if you go into Schoology, you're going to find this in Schoology, this survey assignment. You don't have to open it up through Kami. You can open it up just as a PDF. That's fine. Your next thing you want to do is up here at the top of where your bar is, your URL bar. You have these little tools posted here. I have quite a few because these are ones that I use pretty frequently. And then there's this tiny little puzzle. It looks like a puzzle piece. When you open this, this opens up extensions that are available to you. Now, if you are using your personal Google account, you have access to the Chrome store because you are on the district account and the district Gmail and MUSD. You're not able to get into the Chrome store, but you do have extensions that are available to you. If you look down on these little icons here, you're going to see one that says Duelist. And when you look and see Duelist here, you'll see that Duelist has a little pin next to it. You want to click that pin to make it blue. When you click that pin is going to then pop up and have Duelist appear up here now. So you'll have these kind of like double screen little tiny icon up here that will be to your assistance and to your advantage. It allows you to do split screen very quickly. That touch screen is not the most friendly when it comes to having multiple layers open. I am going to show you the next part here on how to do that. So up here at the top, you'll see my Duelist pop open because I have that little icon there at the top that I pinned. And then I'm going to go to split screen. And it doesn't matter which one you pick. It popped open this one. And let's go over here. So I'm going to open this one. And then I am going to look for my other one. Too many tabs open. So now I have both of these open. These are the two that I'm going to use. And I am going to show you what you need to do on this. On your Kami, you have your draw tool. So you're going to look at your Kami and you are going to look on the right-hand side on my score sheet, and I'm going to look and see on question 1, if I marked A, then that means my score is 3. So over here on Kami, I'm going to write a number 3. I'm going to go to my number 2 question. Check all that apply. I checked I checked A and B, which would be a score of 1 and 2. So that would be a score of 3. So I'm going to keep going through all these questions and cross-check them over here on this side and keep going through the list. Now, once you're done cross-checking and adding up your score, just keep going on with all of these questions and start marking them. You're going to add your score together, and then you're going to see over here what your score could potentially mean. And your score that's added up is going to tell you whether you're liberal, whether you're somewhat liberal, somewhat conservative, or that you're conservative. These numbers here are based on what you selected over here on this side, and once you score everything up. The next step that you are going to do is once you have your score, is on this assignment, you're going to include somewhere on the top. You can use a text box. You can just write on top of it with your Kami. You're going to include your number, and you're also going to include what it states, meaning that if you're somewhat liberal and so forth. Therefore, that means you need to resubmit. If you submitted yesterday just your survey, you're going to need to resubmit in order for you to also have the score part. And again, go back, use your score sheet, add them together, and then go back and come here and submit for your score. And that you don't need to submit both. If you put everything on one, you're just submitting one piece. So your assignment is for you to answer the survey and for you to also score your survey. And I'll give you about 10 minutes. We'll check back and see where you are with this spot after scoring, and move on to the next part, which is the political ideology. We'll just start talking about the next part, and that's a different listed as a different assignment there in the grade book.